Hey guys, so long time no see. I haven't posted a video in a while. So most of you probably know me as like that Lego builder or cuber, or most of you probably from the cube mosaics actually. Well, I've got another special skill, and that is yo-yoing. Now, I've only discovered this recently, like back in January, a few months ago, and man, I love it. It's actually so fun. So it's just getting a yo-yo, throwing it down, and just doing a whole lot of tricks, as you've just seen at the start of the video. So yeah, as I mentioned, back in January, I discovered yo-yoing. This is mainly just from social media, from a few top yo-yos in the world showing off their skills. And I'm like, that looks really cool, I'll try it. So I ordered a yo-yo. Well, actually, firstly, a few things about yo-yos. There's two different types, responsive and unresponsive. So firstly, this is a responsive yo-yo. Now what that means is that when you tug it, it just comes straight back to your hand. This is great for learning. This is how I first started practicing yo-yo. So you can do all the basic tricks like Eiffel Tower, you can do rock the baby. Wow, I'm really bad at rock the baby. You can do walk the dog, you can go around the world. It's all great for learning. Now, when you get into more advanced tricks, you don't actually want a responsive yo-yo because it stops you from doing all the more advanced tricks, because it just shoots back to your hand every time you get a tug. And that's where unresponsive yo-yos come in. So, this one is an unresponsive yo-yo, and what that means is that when you tug it, it doesn't come back up. So you have to do a special trick that's called a bind that brings it back to your hand. Now, so I started back in January with an unresponsive yo-yo, and then about mid-Feb I started with responsive yo-yo, and about mid-Feb I moved on to unresponsive, like this one. So this is now letting me learn more advanced tricks, and I can tell you, they're really fun. I got a cool one, watch this. And anyway, so how can you start yo-yoing? Well, first of all, you can just start by getting yo-yo. I'd recommend probably the Ascent from offsetyoyo.com, because this is a yo-yo that starts responsive, but you can change the bearing inside it, change this bearing to turn it into an unresponsive. So it's actually great for beginners. That's how I learned. That's how I moved from responsive to unresponsive yo-yoing. And how to start learning tricks. So I started off just on like YouTube, social media, trying to go off tutorials there on how to learn tricks. But then just in the past like 2 months or so, like back in Feb, I found this app called YoYotricks. YoYotricks. Yeah, I think it's just called YoYotricks. Which pretty much has I can't say all because it's technically infinite yo-yo tricks, but a lot of yo-yo tricks from beginner to absolute like top pro level that I've been using, and it's actually great. So it's basically, they've got a tutorial on each and every trick, from how to throw a yo-yo to how to bind to how to do advanced tricks like black hops. And yeah, so you can just progress through those, starting from like the easiest ones obviously, and they get more difficult as you get better at yo-yoing. So, I mean, yeah, I just use the app for learning tutorials, learning new tricks. Cool. Getting rid of knots. They've even got some tutorials on like knots and string tensions. Sometimes, you know, get twisted strings. Yeah, so it's got pretty much all the information you need just to start your yo-yoing journey. So I reckon you should probably get into it. It's heaps of fun. So, I mean, yeah. Learn combos, you can make up your own tricks obviously. You can do whatever you want with yo-yoing really. Press of friends. Learn one-handed binds, like that. Yeah. Anyway, heaps of fun. Recommend you get into it. And that's about it. I'll probably be posting a few more videos, both on my YouTube channel and my Instagram page, like maybe tutorials and new tricks I've learned. Otherwise, yeah, have a good day.